Hi, Crosspoint Kids. I'm Pastor John, and I'm so excited to be with you today. We have a great video lined up for you that's going to teach you all about fasting. Now, what's the word that fasting starts with? It's the word fast. Are any of you fast? Let me hear it. Yeah, I know you are. When you run, when you eat, when you talk, when you play with your friends, you are really fast. How about when you ride a bike? Do you like to ride your bike slow or fast? I bet you like to ride it fast. Is it more fun to go down a hill fast or slow? Fast, right? Being fast is so much fun. So our word of the day is fast. Oh man, what a great word. Now, here's what we're going to learn about today, is that you can add 3 letters onto this word and it becomes something totally different. Are you ready? We're going to add an ing onto the end of that word. And now it becomes the word, can you read it with me? Fasting. Fasting. What does that have to do with being fast? Nothing. You know what it has to do with? When your tummy feels hungry. Does your tummy feel hungry right now? Yeah. When was the last time you ate? Are you eating right now? What was the last snack that you had? Was it fruit? Maybe a granola bar? Maybe something else? What'd you have? Tell me right now. Oh, and I bet when you ate it, your tummy felt all better. Now let's remember the time before you ate it when you were really hungry. You know what some people do to help them remind themselves that God is with them and that God loves them? Right? What are the 2 things that we always know about God? That He's with us and that He loves us. So one thing you can do to remind yourself about that is to feel hungry. That sounds strange, doesn't it? But that is called fasting. When we make ourselves feel hungry, so that when we feel that hunger pain in our tummies, we remember that God is with us and that He loves us. So we're going to talk about ways that you as a family and as a kid can fast. Choose maybe to skip a snack or maybe even skip a meal and use that time together as a family to think about how much God, what does He do? He's with you and He loves you. So we let our physical hunger feed our spiritual hunger. All right, kids. So we have some great stuff coming for you next. And now it's time for a fast, silly song with Miss Audrey. Here you go.
All right, guys, are you ready for a silly song that you can do super fast? I've got some helpers with me. We've got Miles and we've got your favorite Audrey. You ready? You're going to have to get your C's ready because in the beginning, God made the C's. All right, you ready? In the beginning, God made the seas,
and the forest filled with trees. He made the mountains up so high, and on the top He placed the sky. God's fingerprints are everywhere, just to show how much He cares. In the middle He had loads of fun, made a hippo that weighs a ton. Hip, hip, hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. Hip, hip, hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. And then we do it fast.
very slow.
Okay. We're gonna go slow, medium, then fast.
All right, here's our medium.
Get your C's.
In the beginning God made the seas, and the forest filled with trees. He made the mountains up so high, and on the top He placed the sky. God's fingerprints are everywhere, just to show how much He cares. In the middle He had loads of fun, made a hippo that weighs a ton. Hip, hip, hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. Hip, hip, hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us.
All right, Miles, you ready?
I gotta prepare. All right, here we go. Get your C's.
In the beginning God made the seas, and the forest filled with trees. He made the mountains up so high, and on the top He placed the sky. God's fingerprints are everywhere, just to show how much He cares. And in the middle there's loads of fun, made a hippo that weighs a ton. Hip, hip, hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. Hip, hip, hippopotamus. Hip, hip, hooray, God made all of us. Can you go faster?
Oh, Lord.
I can go faster.
Oh, we can try.
Hi, Crosspoint Kids. I have a story for you today, and it's a story about Jesus. Here we go. Jesus was walking along the lakeshore when he saw a tax collector named Matthew sitting at his collection booth. In that day, tax collectors were hated because they had a reputation for being dishonest and corrupt. Jesus said to him, Come, be my disciple. So Matthew got up, left everything, and followed Jesus. That night, Matthew invited Jesus and his disciples to be his dinner guests. He also invited some of his tax collector friends and many other people who were known to be sinners in the community. When some of the Pharisees saw Jesus eating with them, they said to his disciples, "Why does he eat with those terrible people?" When Jesus heard this, he told them, "Healthy people don't need a doctor, sick people do. I have come to call sinners to a changed life, inside and out, not to spend time with those who think they're already good enough." On another night, Jesus met some of his Jewish leaders for dinner. They were shocked and offended when Jesus did not wash up according to the Jewish customs before the meal. Then Jesus said to them, "You Pharisees, so careful to clean the outside of the cup and the dish, but the inside still filthy. Your lives are just like this. So clean when people are watching, but inside you're full of hate and greed and pride. You're worse than your Hebrew ancestors. You have great knowledge about the things of God, but you don't enter God's kingdom. In fact, you keep people from entering it." Whoa, that's a lot to think about, kids. We want to make sure that our insides are as clean as our outsides, right? Thanks for listening. And now I'm going to pass this along to Miss Mary, who's going to show you a craft.
Hi friends, today we're going to talk about how to let your light shine. For this activity, we are going to need yellow and orange construction paper. We will need either markers or a pen, and we will need a pair of kid-safe scissors. What you're going to do is take your orange paper and you're going to cut a circle out of it. And on the other side of the circle, you're going to write, "Let your light so shine." Then you're going to take your yellow paper and you're going to cut 8 strips. Then what we're going to do on that yellow paper is write different ways that we can help make our light shine. Once we have that all done, we are going to take our papers and put them up on the wall. And what do you guys see? It looks like a sun. When you let your light shine, you are like a sun to everybody around you. Now here's Miss Stephanie with a fun game.
Hi everybody, today I'm going to share a fun activity that you can do at home to experience fasting. For this activity we will need 2 pieces of paper, 2 plastic or paper cups, a pair of scissors, and a marker and a pen. The first thing we're going to do is label our cups. One will say "give up" and another "fill up." Once we have that done, we'll take one of our pieces of paper and either cut it into strips or squares. We'll need at least 7 of them. Once you have one piece of paper cut up, here's an example of what the squares might look like. On each one, you want to write down something you could give up. So this could be maybe the TV, your tablet, video game, arguing with your siblings possibly, or a sugary snack or juice or soda, anything like that. Keep in mind that this should be challenging. Once you have those done, take your give up cup and go ahead and put them in there. And then we'll do the same thing for our fill up. So for fill up, we could use things like taking our favorite Bible verse and committing it to memory. So we'll have, we could do memory verses, or reading a few chapters or a particular story in the Bible, sharing a prayer with your family, doing prayer at dinner possibly, or singing your favorite worship song, either by yourself or with a group. Once you have those items done, go ahead and put them in your fill-up cup. And then each day, you'll choose one item from give up and one item from fill up, and that'll be your fasting for the day. So for me, today, I'm going to give up the TV and the tablet. I know that's a tough one. And then to fill up, I'm going to say a special prayer asking God to show me how I can grow closer to Him. Everyone in your family can do this, adults too. So I hope you guys have so much fun, and I can't wait to see how this all turns out.
Hi kiddos, I sure miss you guys. We're gonna close today with a prayer. So please fold your hands and close your eyes. And please say the words after me. Dear Jesus, thank you for Pastor for bringing us Crosspoint Kids today. Remind me every day to give up and fill up. Help us to be just like you. Please keep me and my family safe from all sickness. I love you, Jesus. Amen.
1, 2, 3.
We love you, Crosspoint Kids.
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 Lots of fun. Yeah,